The problem is in the God of Islam. This is shocking, and unfortunately this is the reality about this God. He is a God of torture. He is a God, the deceit God. This is what he talks about himself.
You are going to make millions, millions upon millions of Muslims very, very angry.
I'm not trying to offend Muslims. I love them. Those Muslims are my family.
But you are going to offend people, and you are going to put your life in danger, aren't you, by doing this?
Some of them will be offended. Some of them will be offended, but I am sure I believe that many of them will wake up.
Some of them will try to kill you.
They will. They will. If they will kill me, they will kill this body. But the question, what about my soul? What about my ideas? What about my beliefs that I shared with everybody? Will they be able to kill this? I don't think so.
These comments are coming from a man who is not just any Palestinian, but the son of Sheikh Hassan Youssef, one of the founders of Hamas. Mossab Hassan is also a young man who himself, until just a few years ago, was president of the Islamic Youth Movement. And his denunciations of Islam are harsh and startling.
Every Muslim who read the Quran, if they allow themselves to listen to this Quran and believe in the same time that this is from God, I think they are sick and they need help. I believe that Islam is collapsing already. Because
it's collapsing?
Yeah, it is collapsing. It looks from the outside, it's growing, but from the inside, it's completely collapsing. It's not giving answers to the people. It's not improving their lives. It's not helping them at all. Within 10 years, that's it. Islam is going to be over. Hamas start to get suspicious about everybody, about themselves, about their wives, about their children, about everybody. If they torture, you're not allowed to say anything. If they kill people, you're not allowed to say anything. If they teach you something wrong...
They torture and they kill people in the jail?
They tortured and they... killed people.
Their own people?
Their own people. Like put needles under their fingernails.
They put needles under the fingernails?
Needles under their fingernails. Hamas leaders that we see them on the TVs now, okay? And big
comment criticized Hamas for allowing him to get away from the organization, and then concluded their internet statement by quoting the words of the Prophet Muhammad, chilling words. They said, "Whoever changes his religion, kill him." That being a reference to the fact that Mossab Hassan not only has left Hamas, but has now turned back on Islam and converted to Christianity.
I love Jesus immediately.
Why?
Love your enemy. That was the one that moved me from like deep and changed my life forever. I've been suffering for a long time. It's like my medicine became. It's not a drug. It's not given. It's not like Quran. Quran is a drug.
The Quran is a drug, you say?
Islam is a drug. To be honest with you, being killed is not the worst thing can happen to me. But if my soul is dead, if I feel the responsibility and I don't say a word of truth, I will die every day. The biggest terrorist is the God of the Quran. I know this is very dangerous, and I know this is this will offend many people, but my goal not to offend them. What I'm saying, that the biggest terrorist is Allah of the Quran, the God of the Quran, the God of Islam.
Since Yusuf's book
$50 years, $60 years, and how long he's gonna survive? For the next 15 years, we have a problem with a gangster has been for the last 1400 years, and he will be there for the next 500 years if nobody will stop him. And our war is with him. My war is with him. My God's I know their pain, I know their sufferings, and I know their hearts. When you go to the Middle East, when you go to any Muslim community, you see their passion, you see their hospitality, and you get confused, even more confused. You say sometimes, those Muslims are better than many Christians. You are afraid when you do something wrong. When you don't do something wrong, when you believe in what you're doing, you're not afraid.
Masoud Yusuf, in behalf of myself and many Israelis, thank you very much, and thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
Musab is well aware that by speaking out, he could effectively be signing his own death warrant. But he shows no fear.
They gotta kill my ideas first, which is like, that's it. They're already out. So how are they gonna kill my idea? How are they gonna kill my opinions that I have? This thing that they can do, they can't kill my body, but they can't kill my soul. Telling them, understand your religion before you are offended. Those are realities about their religion, and they need to recognize that.
Your father is the leader of Hamas in the West Bank. Didn't you feel that you are betraying your family, betraying his confidence, betraying the